In this video, I'll be opening up the Korean version of Explosive Flamewalker, also known as 폭염워커. Let's get going. So as mentioned, I'll be opening up the Korean version of Explosive Flamewalker, also known as 폭염워커, which also translates to Heatwave Walker. I did previously open this on my channel in Japanese. I actually have the box here, but of course I'm opening the Korean version for the very first time. The set came out on June 16, 2020, and has a total of 86 cards, including the secret rares. Lots of beautiful cards, including Centiskorch, Gardevoir, and also the gold Rillaboom. So hopefully we'll pull something really awesome today. For those who don't know the set, it's actually half of Darkness Ablaze in English. The other set is called Muhanjon, which features Eternatus, and you guys know that's already one of my favorite sets. So let's see what we pulled today. Before we get started, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe for more multi-language Pokemon content. Let's get going. Alrighty, so we have the beautiful booster box of 폭염워커, also known as Explosive Flamewalker in Korean, and of course we have beautiful Centiskorch, also known as Date Ujine in Korean. For those who want to see the comparison with the Japanese booster box, here it is over here. But the main thing I wanted to bring up, so if you look at the Korean text here of 폭염워커, you can see it has the whole like character style of Centiskorch or Date Ujine versus the Japanese version, which doesn't have that stylized text. I think it's just a little part here, but it's really cute. It has like that four-pronged mustache of Mariakude or Date Ujine or Centiskorch. And of course too, as shown on the box, one box has 30 booster packs with 5 cards per pack, and also some more specs on the art. I'm actually gonna take off the plastic so you guys can see the whole specs without the camera glare. So yeah, very similar to the whole structure of Japanese booster boxes, not too different. And sometimes these come with advertisements. And also just to show you guys on the back, all the licensing, it is licensed by Pokemon Korea and also Nintendo, so it is 100% official. If you ever see fake cards, I've even seen this with English booster packs that were fake, there is no licensing on the back. It just has images and blank on the back, which is very interesting in comparison. So here we go, 30 packs. Let's hopefully pull something good, hopefully a Senti. Again, this set is what, 86 cards, so it's not that big as a whole. And honestly, cameraman's actually very excited for this because he loves Mariakude.
I love
Date Ujine.
Yeah.
So also not going to do a card trick because usually with Korean cards you don't have to do that. So Wishy-Washy, Heat Energy, now I know the name.
Mariakude.
And Poltegeist, Mariakude.
So Mariakude is the Japanese name for Centiskorch.
Actually, the reflection on this pack looks really interesting. From an angle, it looks like Centiskorch is actually super angry. Although it already does look super angry, it just has an interesting look with the light reflection in a certain angle, so that's really interesting. Fletchinder, Dedenne, also known as Dedenne in Korean, still the same name. Dugtrio, Esselgor. Oh, there's our first V card. We have Gardevoir. I think it's also known as Cernite in Japanese. This is Guardian. Oh, like Guardian. Very interesting. There you go, gonna sleeve that up. Yes, I can actually read that. That's actually very easy to read, thankfully, in Hangul. Guardian. So interesting. So sometimes the Korean names will take after the Japanese names. Sometimes it'll have its own thing completely. So you have Ditto, we have Sinistea, really cute, Bunnelby, Kabu. Actually, no, yeah, Kabu. There's a full art of Kabu in this set, so hopefully pull it. I'm thinking Darkness Ablaze. But then again, Darkness Ablaze is combining the two sets. I believe Piers and Rose make an appearance in Muhanjon, also known as Infinity Zone, my favorite set, honestly. That's the first set that began on this YouTube channel in terms of the Japanese language, so that was really fun. Shinotic is our last card there, and I love the feels of this card. And as you saw from the box too, forgot to bring up, Sword and Shield era booster boxes will be covered in plastic lining. It looks silver in certain angles. As opposed to Sun and Moon booster boxes, which will have the big piece of tape covering the top, so you know it's sealed. Glare Mr. Rhyme and Darkrai Hollow, very nice there, very interesting with the yellow borders. Again, my first time opening the set in Korean on my channel. But again, guys, the one thing I want to always bring up with Korean booster boxes, you are not guaranteed a secret rare. So if you don't pull one today, it is what it is. Just gotta open another one. But if we do get one, then we are very blessed. That means we're very lucky. Diggersby and another hollow. We have Heatran there. Very nice. And I do like the 5 card packs, less bulk for me, but also less repeats as well. Honestly, with these sets, you don't need to have 10 cards per pack because it's half the size. You can still complete the set with a reasonable amount of boxes. I'd say probably only need like maybe 2 or 3 to complete the whole regular set, not the secret rares. That you'll definitely need a lot more booster boxes because sometimes you're not even guaranteed 1. And oftentimes too, you'll probably get repeats when you open a lot, so it is what it is. But honestly, very happy to open something new on the channel, or revisiting a set I haven't opened in a long time, just new in terms of language. And we have Milotic. Very nice holographic there. I actually really like Milotic as a Pokemon. Hopefully we'll see a Milotic VMAX. I know there was a Milotic V already in Rebel Clash, so we already got the full art to that, but probably not going to see a Milotic VMAX. Oh well, it is what it is. We got a Salamence VMAX in Muhanjon. I'm just stating my favorite Pokemon. The Chinder, big Parasol. You know how many gold cards of that I pulled out? And we have here Volcarona. Somehow I remembered it is Pyrax in French. Very interesting. Pyrax, I guess like pyro moth? No, that doesn't make sense. It's a big moth made of fire. It's fire and bug. I don't know how it survives as a fire moth when bug types are weak against fire. Very interesting. And Serena in the same pack. Oh, and Vikavolt, one of my favorite bug type Pokemon. It's so cute. This was like literally my best friend in Sun and Moon. It's actually super powerful. And it's so cute because it evolves from Charjabug. One of the cutest bug type Pokemon I've ever seen. Alright, but the Gardevoir full art in this set is so gorgeous. You guys may have already seen it from Champion's Path, but I prefer to pull it in different languages. I just think it's so fun to compare and contrast the different card stock, the different feel. We have Granbull there. Very nice. And I guess if you didn't notice, Tyranitar and Diglett are also featured in this pack art. Very, very cool. Very different from the English packs, which only feature one Pokemon at a time per pack. I mean, I know there's also 4-pack arts, but I like how they make it themed on these packs. It's like a little bit more interesting, more interactive. Centiskorch looks awfully scary. We have Corviknight holographic. So interesting to see that as a colorless type and not a steel type as I've been used to. I know in RENGEKI Master or Rapid Strike Master it is featured as a metal type, so that's different. We have Corvisquire, we have Grimer, we have Glimwood Tangle, and Beartic. It has an interesting icicle beard there. We're almost finished with the first pile. 폭염워커. So far so good. Lots of pulls. Again, it's going to be a lot more affluent or more generous compared to Sun and Moon boxes. Sometimes with Sun and Moon boxes I get like maybe 1 or 2 GXs and that's it. And I think this is a VMAX. It's a Butterfree VMAX. Oh my god, it's been a long time. If you guys remember from my old Darkness Ablaze openings when I used to open English cards, Butterfree would not leave me alone. But there you go. Hit the like button for our first VMAX. Usually you're guaranteed 2 unless it's an error box. But so far that's VMAX number 1, so that's great. Alright, let's see what else we can get from this box. Alright, so next pack we have here Fledgling, Shelmet, Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, Leopard, and Golisopod holographic. So good amount of holos, V cards, V maxes. It's pretty good. Doesn't feel as scant as other eras. Makes me wonder then, I haven't really opened too much X and Y sets. Maybe it was even more scant then. More scarce in terms of pulls. I mean, Talonflame, another Darkrai. Again, the set's pretty small, so you're bound to see some sort of repeats here and there. But more so with holos rather than V or VMAX cards, which is nice. But hopefully a Gardevoir VMAX, if not maybe a Centiskorch. Although we do see Centiskorch so much in Shiny Star V, I definitely prefer Gardevoir since, you know, that one's from Champion's Path, but I do want to pull it in Korean. I think it'd be so cool to have it in multiple languages, because Gardevoir is a very iconic Pokemon. Maybe they'll introduce Gallade one day. That'll be pretty cool. Get the Swordsman. Okay, we have Bunnelby, Purloin. Definitely not getting that mixed up with the other cat Pokemon. We have Aggron holographic. Very nice. Again, with Korean cards, as I always say, make sure to put your holos, your V cards, your VMAX cards in top loaders because they will curve. Otherwise, they'll turn into Pringles. As my friends would always say in my curvy squad, we always talk about how funny it is when Korean cards curve over time. Again, that has to do with humidity or just air exposure, really. Especially with Korean holos. I'd say with Japanese cards, it's more so the humidity factor, but with Korean cards, even if it's in the dead of winter, like here it is right now in New York, they will still curve if you leave them out for long enough, so shame on the Korean cards. Oh, no! Oh my god!
Date Ujine.
It's Date Ujine.
Date
It's
Ujine.
Rainbow Centiskorch. Samantha Chalk, if you're watching this, you know where this is going.
Date
You know where this is
Ujine.
going. I pulled this just for you. Congrats on hitting 10K. That's for you. Because I know you've been looking for that. Oh my gosh. I'm just opening this up for fun to also educate you guys. But my friend Samantha, she's a big fan of Centiskorch, and that's going to her because I haven't met anyone who's a bigger Centiskorch fan than she is. And she's trying to collect it in different languages, and I really respect that. That's amazing. That's a secret rare. That's a secret rare, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. What a miracle. Oh my goodness. Also stay tuned. We're going to have a pack battle with this set. Maybe she'll pull it too. We'll see. We will see. We have for just a few. Well, not no. There's like 8 packs left. Wow, that felt like a miracle. I don't know about you guys. I'm excited. Toxtricity. Whew. It's not Gardevoir, but it's Centiskorch. It's the mascot of the set.
Date Ujine.
Date Ujine.
Date
Will we get a
Ujine.
matching VMAX? A non-rainbow VMAX? Let us see. Okay, we got Furret, got Aeron, got Larvitar, Pokemon Breeders. I know many of you have probably seen a lot of times. And Volcarona again. Alrighty. Where are you, Tyranitar? I see you on the pack, but I know there's a holo version of you. Oh, but the Tyranitar V from ICHIGEKI Master is so nice. And I like how with Korean cards, you don't have to worry about a card trick. You can just open the pack and just get straight to it. Oh, here's our VMAX, guys. What is it going to be? Oh, wait, another Butterfree VMAX? Oh, man. All right. It is what it is. I'll just have to... Well, I already technically have a Korean Date Ujine, so I'm not going to complain. Maybe just for the Gardevoir, I'll open another box, which I am, because we're going to do a pack battle with the beloved Samantha Chalk. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be loads of fun. Larvesta, Sinistee. Ooh, sometimes these cards stick to each other a little bit. Leopard and Holographic Heatran. All right, I'm guessing probably just going to pull maybe another V card or two since we have 5 packs left. Usually after the 2 VMAXs and Secret Rare, just going to be Holos and V cards or empty packs. All right, let's see. We have Mr. Mime, Shelmet, Bell, and a Granbull. Angry Guy. 4 more packs. All right, but that's... I did not expect that. I'm still a little bit shook by that. Are you shook by that, Jay?
Yep.
I was like, you know what? Maybe one day I'll pull the Rainbow Centiskorch. Maybe. I doubt it, though, because, again, with Korean boxes, you're not guaranteed anything. Boom, it happens. The day you least expect it, and there's another... But Butterfree still loves me, guys. The Darkness of Blaze days have not left me. And if you didn't notice, I have my Craig sleeves, my Charizard VMAX sleeves. All right, we have 3 more packs. Let us see. I know it's a whole mess over here with the snippets. I apologize, guys. It's so hard to open these packs without scissors. If you know my struggle. Same thing with the Japanese packs. They're just incredibly difficult. And I don't want to use the rip tab because I don't want to damage the cards. You know how it is. I'll say, though, these cards are definitely a lot more sturdier compared to English cards. They don't tend to get a lot of whitening on the backs. They're not exactly waterproof like the Japanese cards. I'd say the Japanese cards are the most sturdy. But these are pretty good in terms of quality, in terms of fighting against the whitening on the backs due to like getting beat up. Oh, there you go. There's Tyranitar. I've been looking for you. All right, last pack. Let's see what we can get. Maybe a V card. I haven't seen V cards for quite a bit, so... Or just the Butterfree. Let us see. It's so interesting. We only got 1 Centiskorch, but it's probably the best Centiskorch of the set. So let's see. Wimpod, Glimwood Tangle. Probably not thinking about... Yep, Polity, guys. All right, so be right back with you all. All right, on to the final review. I will also include the holo since... You know, not too many pulls, but definitely way more than a Sun and Moon box, which is great. I just want to make sure to display with you guys all the pulls as well. Lots of lovely holos, and also some diversity. Not too many repeats. Again, it's only 86 cards in total, including the secret rares. The main set's like 60 cards, no, 70 cards. So again, not too big. We have here Butterfree V onto our V cards, our Ultra Pulls. This looks a bit bolder compared to the Japanese and the English versions. Vikavolt, very happy about that. Gardevoir V, very beautiful card. And onto our 2 VMAXs, which you got repeats of. Butterfree VMAX and another Butterfree VMAX. But we did land our secret rare today and very unexpectedly got the Rainbow Centiskorch, also known as Date Ujine. So very, very happy about this. Also very nice quality too. Barely. Usually with Korean cards, a lot of the times I would see very, very thick print lines, but thankfully on this one, no print lines and very good centering. So beautiful, beautiful Centiskorch there. So a total of 6 pulls. Sorry guys, 6 pulls. Pretty good for a Sword and Shield Korean booster box. Remember, it's Korean, not as many pulls as Japanese booster boxes. But there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did so, please make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe if you'd like to see more multi-language Pokemon content. Stay safe, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.